Again, appreciate everybody coming through for the for that. We took a summer vacation, like I said, because we're all people and we all got to do stuff and we all travel, and we went to undisclosed locations, and now we've returned from those undisclosed locations, and we are ready to return to a specific location. Here specifically in the town of Nueva Lambasta on the coast of the Jubilean Republic. Here we find our group of novice thieves, and finally getting something that they didn't think they would be able to get done initially. By the skin of their teeth, they all escape the Afterlife Casino, helmed based off of a contract that was come by from Verity Kai, a renowned gambler who had been wronged by one of her previous partners, and the proprietor of this particular establishment, Quentin Togglepocket. The task Verity Kai prescribed to our troop to infiltrate the Afterlife Casino, which it was open here for its grand opening, to steal back the money which was wrongfully taken from her by Quentin, but also kind of put some egg on his face by stealing a trophy. The first place grand prize of the grand card tournament that he was going to be having to celebrate his grand opening, and retrieve it and return it. With some initial scouting, you guys were able to go through and really figure out the layout of the land, how you wanted to approach it. You returned back to a nearby tavern, the Brine Widow, where you all parked the van, sat here to plan, and overnight, upon hearing and maybe catching you guys being a little bit caught out the day before of your snooping, the proprietor of that was able to procure one of your smaller, less mass-induced members of your party. Gummy was taken in the middle of the night, to which all of you had to go on without him, but also continued to look for him, unsure about his current whereabouts. You all infiltrated the casino, and were actually able to infiltrate the vault itself. Upon doing so, you were able to bypass a lot of the security, suffering minimal damage, and secure exactly what was needed. Actually, you guys elected to take exactly what was prescribed to you to take back from Quentin Togglepocket. Additionally, you with the specialization that Kaka has, he was able to actually go ahead and do a little bit of lock picking with some distractions, some timely distractions from Gunter. Was able to procure the statuette itself. Upon exiting, Quentin Togglepocket assembled the troops, beginning to grow a little bit paranoid as certain things weren't going right, according to him being a control freak. But you all were able to effectively get Gummy out, as well as he was actually being brought in for questioning. You were able to all sneak him away, hop back on the ferry, down the river to where Kaka awaited with the van. You all entered the van and made your way back towards the Brine Widow, where Verity Kai awaits. It is around this time where Gunter, you sit behind the wheel, flooring it back to town proper, which is a few miles down the road. And it is here where, after a pretty being roughed up and interrogated overnight, Gummy awakes in the back seat of the van here. Gummy, you wake up and you fight and you feel kind of a bruised up rib cage a little bit, nothing too major, nothing broken, maybe a cracked rib or so, but a little bit banged
Ow.
up. Glasses might need some repair. Musical instruments might need to be fixed or replaced, but for the most part, your proper body is intact. No mortal injuries.
Oh no.
Yeah. No
No,
more injury.
this pan flute. It's a gift from my ma.
Oh,
No, no. I can't.
maybe you can find somebody to fix it up for you. You know.
But the war gong's got a dent in it.
Oh,
Not the war gong.
No, no.
we'll get it repaired. Don't worry.
My bagpipe's got a vacuum cleaner bag instead of a regular bag.
Well,
Wait a
maybe you can
minute.
just leave that way.
Oh no. Oh, oh.
There.
It's
It'll be
alright.
okay.
It's alright.
I fucking hate that guy.
Yeah, he's the worst. But hey, you got away, right? We're all good now.
I guess we got our way. I got a college degree while I was kidnapped.
All right.
You guys finally return back to the Brine Widow with the van. Park it in the spot which you had. You all step out of the van, banged up a little bit, and enter the Brine Widow. And upon your enter, you see the very familiar back kind of private dining room in the back left-hand corner, cracked open. And you see a couple of lights inside, by candlelight inside.
Gotta go back to our back room.
Yeah, we should see who's back
Guess
there.
so.
You all go back to the back room. You open the door, and you see Verity there, kind of slaving away over a couple pieces of paper, kind of looking a little bit tired, a little bit. Definitely has been burning the midnight oil. Doesn't look like she slept much. Her usual, very composed, cool. Is still there. It seems that is a little bit part of her personality, but a lot of the kind of huge presentory pieces. Her jacket's off, sleeves are rolled up, her hair down a little bit. But again, still very, very put together. The red skin, cobalt blue eyes, curly white hair in long is what you guys are used to seeing in kind of long twists. Is just kind of back in kind of like a just kind of down and kind of flowing a little bit. The black horns that she has in tight, very tight, short spirals, just sit there as she kind of taps one nervously as she hears the door enter. Oh, how's it? Oh my God, boy, are you okay? As she kind of walks up, as she kind of looks over you and goes to get up to maybe help.
I'm alright.
Have a
Those
seat.
bastards have gotta pay.
Have a seat, boy. The couch is over here. You'll be good. She helps you to the couch. We get a med kit in here, please. She hollers outside. The waiter brings over a med kit and also just some light beverages. She closes the door behind her. No major injuries it seems, but happy to see that everyone is safe. How did it go?
Well, we were successful. We have your money and the statue.
Oh. Well, let's see it then.
I removed the statue from cloak.
She looks at it again. A beautiful statuette. Again, small, kind of high and mighty, gaudy as it were at times. Gold with very exuberant gold wings. Looks to be kind of reminiscent of a devil of some kind. With a beautiful kind of flawless red gem just in the center of this particular item. She kind of looks it up and down. She's really a beauty, yeah.
I think so.
So what are you going to do with it now?
She looks up and smiles at you. I thought about pawning it for a moment, but I think I'll keep it. Add it to the collection, as it were. He kind of looks at it absent-mindedly for a moment and gets lost in memory before snapping out of it after just a brief moment. And the gold?
I pull the bag out and I open it. I don't dump it out or anything, but I show her that we have it.
You go to pull out. Now you put it in the bag she gave you.
I believe so. I think that's what we said last time.
Okay. You go to pull out the bag, and you can't even you go in the bottom of the bag is empty.
It's empty. There's nothing in there.
You look, and you don't see anything. You don't see anything in the bag now.
What the fuck?
So I pull out the bag and I say, we had put it in the bag you gave us, but it seems to be gone. I don't know what happened.
She smiles and kind of looks at you. She goes, "Hand it over."
I hand her the bag.
And it takes the bag. She closes her eyes in a moment for a brief moment and whispers a word, then reaches down to the bag, elbow deep, and then pulls out a singular golden coin. She goes. She kind of smirks again. What's there?
Oh, I kind of sigh with relief, thank God.
Puts the gold back. She puts the gold back in the bag, closes the bag, and puts it around. Puts the satchel back around around her shoulder. Oh well. Wow. When they sent me a couple of new group, I wasn't sure what I'd be getting. Nice work, young ones. Very nice.
Thank you.
Speaking of money, he goes into a separate little small satchel. She goes, normally we pay the guild and they transfer their funds, but I prefer to do things face to face. She takes out 5 identical small pouches with each bag is a small silhouette of the outline of her face and her horns, no features, and just her hair how she usually has it, a little logo, each with purple, each small purple satchels. She kind of puts it 5 on the table, all identical. She goes, that should be the agreed upon price. That's a little more for your kindness.
We appreciate that.
Trust me, worth every penny. I've also taken the liberty of paying, of handling, taking care of your tab for tonight. So, drinks, food, room and board. The night's on me.
It's very generous. Thank you.
We went through a lot. You deserve it. Well, she kind of takes the bag. She takes the statue, puts it in the bag with the gold. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for helping me make this right. You don't know how much this means to me. Thank you. Each of you.
Yo.
Yep. You're welcome. Just nod at her.
she puts on her coat and kind of quickly, puts her hair back in a ponytail, and puts on a really kind of like a kind of like this really elegant but also kind of heavy coat to kind of obscure what she's wearing, with a high collar. And this is where we split off. Ideally, we won't be seeing you again. But I do. We'll have a drink. Having met for the first time, of course. She
I
kind
smile and nod.
of gets herself ready, her cufflinks, takes her papers, puts it back in the bag, takes her hat off the hook, and she before she goes to move head towards the door, and then she stops in a moment, and she kind of sees. She looks at Drazil for a moment. Young man.
Yeah, what's up, Verity?
She kind of gets down on one knee. I'll get her 6'1", 6'2", kind of tall frame. Gets down on one knee to kind of meet you at eye level. You all right, young one?
Yeah, well enough. It's just been an experience.
Yeah. Well, there ain't many people more resilient than gamblers. And I think you might have me beat in that department. She goes into her kind of breast coat pocket and pulls out a small like rectangular box. She goes, ever you well, my mentor gave me these cards. They've been around for 60 years or so. You can't really play with them anymore. The ink's all gone, but they've been lucky for me. And hopefully they'll be lucky for you. She kind of holds it out to you. A small, kind of white, red, and blue deck of playing cards. The box is kind of weathered, but still, for a box this old, it's still very much well taken care of. It has kind of a checkered pattern on one side, and then on the opposite side, it has just a singular iconographic symbol on it. And if you would like to make a history or religion check, you absolutely can.
History or religion?
Let's go.
They're both the same. We'll go history. Sure.
Oh,
It's a
19.
19.
You know this to be a little bit different, but this is a adjacent other, kind of like an old school, like very old, like maybe 100 years plus, symbol of the Changebringer, actually. Kind of the gambler's god, that you are very familiar with, but you haven't quite seen this picture, this icon before. It's really fucking old. Not that religious iconography changes all the time, but people interpret it different ways over time. And this one, whereas now she's usually represented in some sort of coin, or something, something like that, something along those lines, something kind of usually a gold coin. This one is not. It's actually represented solely by small two pairs of dice, and on each side they are sixes.
The icon gives away its age. I'll treat them well. Thank you.
I know you will. Get your friends well too, eh?
Oh yeah.
Kind of gets up, dusts herself off. Don't know what to call yous, but goodbye, friends. Or rather, strangers. Kind of puts her hat on and exits the room and closes the door gently behind her as Verity Kai exits the room.
Goodbye. Oh wait.
She's already gone.
And you guys are left here alone in the room.
It's been a day. I'm a little bushed. I don't know about you guys, but I might just turn in.
Yeah, me too.
Are you are you holding up, Gummy?
This fucking sucks. I can't even play at the bar anymore. All my instruments is broke.
It's okay. We'll get you a trumpet.
I don't play the trumpet.
Grow a mustache. We can get a trumpet. It'll be a whole thing.
Oh, okay, I guess that makes me feel a little better.
There you
We can be a
go.
whole thing.
Oh,
Be a new image for the Gummy Bumby, the second, the fourth brand.
Yeah, it can be a whole thing. You're gonna be just fine.
Wait, what day is it? What day is today?
I don't know.
Today would be today's actually Sunday.
Oh shit! I didn't fight Daryl Garnet Tomer the 7th at 7 p.m. last Friday. He's gonna fucking kill me. I respected him the fucking gutters.
we'll explain it. We'll say you got held up with your college degree.
Oh, at least I got a scholarship.
All right, hold on. Gummy, give me the pan flute. Give it here.
The pan flute. Okay, I'll hand him my pan flute.
All right, I'm gonna cast mending.
Okay.
Mm.
You watch as the small fairy-sized pan flute that was basically just broken in half. Even for Drazil, who's only slightly bigger, but like not really, it still kind of is a one-handed pan flute for him. But still, the two pieces magically come together. Kind of like a wisp of like gold and orange kind of dust circles his hands as he casts the spell, and the pan
Wow.
flute is then one.
Wow! My
Look at
pan
that.
flute!
Wow.
Wow!
To repair
Amazing!
my bad relationship.
Well,
What? I think that's some personal problem, bud.
Nice fresh pan flute. That's lovely.
Yes, this is lovely.
nice job,
Oh.
Rizzo.
I play a song for you.
Make a performance check.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
performance check. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, that's one of the things I'm good at. I'm good at that. Oh no, the fuck I'm not. No,
You
the fuck
are
I'm
trying
not.
to play a woodwind instrument with like multiple cracked ribs. So like you're just
Oh, yeah, right. You are currently dying.
Oh. Oh.
Gummy. Let's take a raid check on this
It's cool.
song.
It's cool. It's
No,
cool.
no,
It's
no,
cool.
no,
I
no.
can-
Oh,
Maybe you should have used mending on his ribs.
probably.
In hindsight, that probably would have been better.
Mending doesn't work on ribs.
or relationships.
Well, you
Or
did the best you
relationships.
could.
Here, Gummy, just go get some rest. We'll get the song another day.
Okay.
Damn it.
Okay.
You all take the night to engage in whatever revelry or rest that your body requires, but you all get a long rest. So make sure to
Yay.
mark that off. The morning comes to you. Interestingly enough, a little bit different. You all, I'm assuming, gather and head out to the van.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You all kind of gather your stuff, ready to head back home. Head back to your lives. Head back to kind of the next stage to check in with Handler, check in with everything else. As is the custom, and kind of return with good news of a job well done. Unfortunately, that particular, I guess, that particular has to wait. As you all awake and head towards the van, you don't see anybody else. No guard. No passerby. No doors open. No real light at all. Nothing really. It's almost too quiet. In fact, your car is the only one in the lot. You all look around and can make whatever check you would like. Just let me know. Let me know what check and what you're trying to do.
Can I just do a perception check?
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I'll just do that too.
All right.
Oh.
Well,
I got a 21 on my perception.
On a 21 perception,
I got eyes today.
it takes you a moment for the quiet to stop. As you really listen in, there's a difference between silence and an absence of noise. Silence still has, has intent. You choose to be silent, or sometimes something just is silent. The absence of noise, the absence of sound, the absence of, it feels different. You can't quite put your finger on why. You look towards the van, and as your vision kind of adjusts, maybe about 50 or so feet around the corner as you all walk up, you see a singular figure standing there. You see, I would say anywhere between 3 to 3.5 feet tall. This looks like Quentin, but it doesn't at the same time. It looks something is wrong. Very wrong. The air around him seems to move as if heat comes off of his body. His eyes pierce with a red, deep glow that almost leaks out of his irises to the side of his eyes. His jacket and coat almost seem to be stretching, almost as if his body cannot be contained. This small, cruel, yet not necessarily confrontational man with kind of this Mephistopheles-esque appearance. Again, his wavy black hair kind of slicked back is in a mess. His mustache seems to have been clawed at. His skin looks to have been. You see cuts and bruises just coming from his arm and his face. His beard completely disheveled and graying. You saw him yesterday. He's graying. And you notice this on a 21 as he begins to, every time he inhales, exhales, inhales, and exhales, you see the steam coming out of his mouth.
What the hell?
And on a 21 specifically, Grizzly, you see something that you react to physically, but I'll say this very specifically. You react to it divinely as well. You are not a clergy, but you're a man of God in a lot of ways. Although you don't spread the word, as it were, you are a man of faith. You are deeply connected to the divine. On that level, it sickens you what you see. You know something is wrong, almost as if to feel it in your very bones and in your essence before your eyes see the cause. In his pocket, in his breast pocket, his lapel, where there once was a handkerchief or a pocket watch or some other, maybe even a badge of some kind, now sits a glowing, red, crackling, small piece of paper that shakes you with familiarity and fear. He walks up to all five of you and just stares at each of you. And he looks at you, Mirabelle, specifically. He goes in his pocket, pulls out a small something you can't even see, and he tosses it to you. He tosses it on the ground in front of you, maybe about 5 feet in front of you, 10 feet in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I step forward to see if I can see what he threw at me. I don't touch it though. I know I don't want to.
It looked to be a small, small plastic, kind of rectangular pieces of plastic. You can't quite see them. They're like face down, but they look like small. There's like a place for it to be pinned, but the pin's not there. Like the back of the pin is not there, but there's like two of them.
I look at him and I say, Mr. Toggle Pocket, is that you?
He just kind of looks at you, just continues to breathe. Steam comes out of his he doesn't really even look like he's really responding to you, really. He just kind of waits and continues to look at you.
I look at the rest of the group and I ask, guys, what's going on here? What should we do?
That thing, whatever it is not Toggle Pocket. That's unnatural. This is almost fight on sight.
I don't feel good.
As you guys are chatting, he just turns, or he just doesn't even turn. He just lifts the hand. He starts to move. You all are at ready at any movement, but the movement is slow and deliberate. And he just points at the things that he threw at you, and has not stopped looking at you, but points at them.
You said he points at the stuff on the ground?
Yeah, the two things that he threw at you. Yeah.
Okay. Once again, I consult the group. Should we pick that stuff up?
1 sec.
Make a perception check, anyone who wants to.
Okay, I'm going to. Perception.
I'd like to as well. Oh, that one was bad. It's a 6 from me.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do well in this one.
Yeah, +0 in perception, so I'm not gonna bother.
Same.
Well, why not?
I got it too.
You look at it and it just looks like two small pieces of plastic. You can't really tell what they are without picking them up. About 5
Anybody
feet in front
else
of you.
perceiving in the group?
I want to, but I'm not getting the dice when I hover over my stats.
You can just roll it in.
Make sure you click your features and traits tab first so it syncs up to Roll20.
Wait, where? Oh.
Then a green text box should pop up and then should be able to do it.
Huh?
I think in the meantime, I'd like to cast Detect Magic. Let's see what happens.
So you cast Detect Magic?
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing coming from the name tags that you see, which on 11, which I just see Gunter had, they look to be small name tags on the floor. Again, they're face down. You can't really tell what they are, like in terms of like they could be anything, but they look about the size of a name tag. There's a bunch of magic coming off of him, obviously. Specifically, you're seeing stuff come. There's smaller enchantments coming off of his rings, but it's almost getting blinded. You are like wafted, almost taken aback by the magic coming off of this piece of paper in his pocket. And the part that really messes you up in a lot of ways is that normally when you get to divine the school, you don't even see that. You see just the power of it. Like you are not at the point where you can even begin to identify what you are seeing. It is beyond you at this current stage of your life. But you know it's extremely powerful.
So what's on the ground isn't inherently magical. At first glance, it's probably safe to pick up. Toggle
Alright.
Pocket there, however, is... I can't even stand to look at him. That's so much. There's a bit of paper in his coat pocket. I don't even know what that is. It's too much.
Do you pick it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up since he threw it towards me.
Okay. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw for me as you pick him up.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
oh,
no.
Oh no.
Okay. I will ask you what this looks like. I'm just going to tell you what happens, and you tell me what Mirabelle would do. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You go up. Again, him not having moved, and as he sees you're going to pick those up, puts his hand down and just waits. You go, and you get down on one knee, and you pick them both up. And you immediately recognize the texture of fresh blood on one of them, on the front of one of them. And you stop for a second, and then you turn both of them, and you see You see the image first before you read the words, because the words are just words, but it's the faces they're attached to. Two kind young women who were trying to help out someone who needed help in a situation where they were all kind of at the mercy of someone in power. You see a gray, in your mind's eye, a gray skinned, white haired tiefling and another blue skinned tiefling that you recognize as you read the names as the tieflings from the casino who helped you when you first arrived to get situated with everything. One of which specifically helped you get back and sneak back into the lounge. So on a failed wisdom saving throw, I'm going to ask Mirabelle how the fear gets into you and what does that look like?
Well, as she sees those images in her head and she feels the blood on the, I'm assuming, name tags,
Yes.
she just feels a mix of so many emotions, like shock, horror, sadness, anger at what she knows that he must have done. And all this runs across her face. And she says, "Oh gods, what has he done? He's done something to those ladies that helped me in the casino. There's blood on this name tag. What did you do?" And I stare right in his eyes. And I start yelling at him.
He takes a deep breath. And he, with a almost otherworldly wide smile, a smile too wide for his face, looks at you and says, "The house always wins." I need everybody to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's scrapping time.
It's scrap-a-doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle time!
Scrappy Doo was found dead in Miami.
Kaboom! Oh, it's okay.
Oh.
I'm not a combat character this
Oh, I
playthrough.
forgot to click my token. I'm sorry.
21
Oh, I
on the
can't click my
initiative
token.
roll.
Never mind.
How do you do that again?
On your character sheet, up near your armor class, it says initiative, and then
Let's go.
yeah. Nice.
Hi, Quincy.
Do not have a gun this time
Twinsies.
around.
All right. Let's see those initiative checks. All right. Ooh, 21.
21.
Can you do something?
Okay. Let me roll for this guy, actually. Okay. 20 to 15.
20, 21.
That's 15.
15.
Yeah, 15. Yeah.
Who has a higher
yeah.
dex?
What?
Between you and Mirabelle, who has a higher dex?
Mine's 16.
I think it's Mirabelle.
Cacao, what's your
15.
dex score? 15? Yeah. I'm one above.
So then it's Mirabelle, then Cacao. All right, 15 to 10.
That would be both me.
Who has a higher
And,
dexterity?
Gummy. I have 14.
Gummy?
What? How much dex do I have?
Yeah.
12.
All right. All right. there we go. All right, perfect. All right, Drazil, you are up first, having seen this, and you see, you all witness as Toggle Pocket, still short and kind of slender of frame, you see just a heat radiate off of him as his like entire suit kind of actually you see it turn from like a soft, very expensive silk or whatever material it was before. You see it all begin to harden and almost turn into some sort of armor of some kind. But you also see the same thing go to his fists and his face as he almost becomes statue-esque. And the thing that sticks out the most is his eyes. His eyes begin to crackle with almost a sickly lightning. And his hands begin to bleed from clenching his fists so hard, and it just seems like every fiber of his being is ready to explode. Drazil, you're up first.
Sure. We got a map for this?
Nope, we're just gonna do this. You guys are basically just in an open parking lot. It's about 100 by 100. It's not that big, maybe 150 or so. The van's right behind him, and he's about, I would say, about maybe 100 feet from you. So he's like on the other way, all the way on the other side.
He's 100 feet from me?
Oh no, sorry. He's you guys all walked up from the other side of the street. So now he's around 50 feet from you.
There's no map?
There's no map for this. We're just gonna do this in the mind, theater of the mind.
The mind, okay.
Sure. All right. I guess we're scrapping. Seeing this thing, and I guess kind of just knowing that it has this power, it's like we're gonna have to kill this now. It's go time. No more playing. We're gonna sling guiding bolt at second turn.
Okay.
Range spell attack.
Yep.
Hey, that's a nat 20.
And of course it is. Go ahead and roll damage.
5d6.
Good lord.
15 doubled to 30.
Fuck that thing.
Okay. 15, huh? Okay.
Good
Leave it to the
lord.
holy man.
All
So
right.
it would be.
I
Rights
got
of
the
Dust.
power of God and anime on
Is
my
it-
side.
You want me to roll another 5? Since it was crit?
No, it doubled for you already.
Okay, just double. Sure, yeah. Cool, 30.
No.
Bang.
It already doubled for you.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, because guiding bolt's usually normally 2d6, right?
No, it's no. It's 4d6 plus 1d6 for every level beyond first, and I cast it at second. So 5d6 is standard damage. If you want that
Oh.
doubled, it's 30 damage.
You pick.
Well, either maxing out all 6 or double damage is sale 30, so we'll 30 damage.
Okay, well,
I'll take
okay,
it.
wait, yeah, you're right, because that. Okay, so as a reminder for everyone watching who does read crits, on a critical you can either max out your damage, which would for him would be 46 is 24 plus 6 is sorry,
Right.
4d6 is 24, and then it's plus. Is it plus 6 or plus 4?
Plus another d6. It's 1d6 every level over first.
Oh, sorry, it's 5d6, so it's 30, and then you
Either
add
way, it's
4.
30.
Then you add 4. So because you already rolled, you
Oh my god.
roll again.
What? Kick
have
his
you roll.
ass, bro.
Have you roll
Fuck
again?
him up. Fuck him up.
So right now it's 15. So now it's 15.
Woo!
Yeah, so it's 15 plus 20, which is 35, plus 4, I believe, because you're a spell, because of your spell, because you add that just because your spell modifier, right?
No, it's just 5d6.
Okay, so 35 points of damage. Sure.
Yeah.
Good god.
And explain to everyone
that's what he said.
how your guiding bolt.
Yo.
How does it look?
How does it look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a kind of a.
Tell us about your bolt, man. Hey, yo.
So the casting, I guess, is a semantic?
Yeah.
Okay, so the semantic one is I'm like pulling down the lever on a slot machine and then pushing the hand forward. So then as I pull down the slots, you'll hear like a slight little dinging. Like it's like I just did a slot machine. And then as my hand goes forward, you'll see the now 5 bolts of just gold streaks slinging at him.
You go and you see the first 5 he really like the first one he really hates, and you see it actually start to crack his suit a little bit. But then the other 4 show up and he just tries to brunt it, and you hear him let out a guttural yell, going back about a foot just by the impact, but his hands in front of his chest to block. He just looks up at you and still not breathing, the steam still coming out of his mouth, but his arms like the armor on his suit completely cracked on his arms, and his arms look almost burned as if he put them in acid. Like he hates it.
Radiant then.
Anything else?
That's fine. Let's see what I get as.
Oh, because it's guiding bolt, the next hit has advantage.
Yes. So the next attack roll. So anybody.
Yep.
So whoever makes that attack roll. No, I don't think I'm gonna take anything else. I'm gonna hang out with everybody still.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he is going to.
He's
Hi.
trying to figure it out.
Oh, okay. I thought
He's
he
doing-
cut. I thought he cut off, and then that was it.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I heard my mic. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
The universe is trying to stop me from telling you at the end of your turn.
Oh no.
He is going to, what is he going to do? Ooh, things. Okay. Because you were all grouped up, he is going to use a legendary action to use I think no, you know what, he's going to use, I did so much. No, that's what he would do. He is going to reach down into the ground and just let out a huge breath, and then lift the ground slightly as if to pull something from the earth. You all see from underneath you, bursting through the concrete, dark, spectral, kind of red-skinned hands. And I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh. 10.
Dude, my roll.
18 for me.
Hold on. Where is my sheet? Dex, go.
Ooh,
Hey,
good one.
Yeah.
Mirabelle and Gummy. Gummy, you usually are floating, so you're able to just like zip away. Mirabelle, you were kind of already lost in thought, but in a moment where this fight or flight kicks in for you, you kind of use some of your dexterity to kind of jump out the way as you see one hand come for you. The rest of you, these spectral hands grab each one of your ankles, and as they do, it's going to actually, you guys feel what can best be described as a shock of fire, but it erupts in kind of from the hands into the entirety of your body. You each take Oh gosh, that's a high roll. Okay, you each take 8 points of lightning damage, and you are each restrained.
That sucks.
Sure does.
Owie.
Mirabelle, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to use my sword.
Sword.
And try to sword him.
Your sword.
My sword, and I'm going to try to sword him.
All right, cool. Easy enough. You already stepped up, so you can definitely use your full movement, 30 feet, to get up to him.
Okay.
You definitely do, and you pull out your kind of your sword, as it were, and go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage because of guiding bolt.
Thank you. Thanks, Rizzo.
No, you're welcome. Make it count.
Woo! 25.
Oh, that's a
that's a-
natural 20.
That's a net
That's a
20
natty
again.
20.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
Roll
Villains
damage.
beware.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage. Wait, or do you want to max out?
Now I'll roll
We're
my
in for a
damage.
scare.
Okay. Okay, so you're two-handed, so it's the D10. So it's 12. So actually it's 9. So go ahead and roll another D10.
Another.
Just roll another D10.
Yes, sir. Whoa! Well,
I don't know.
What'd you get?
a 1. Sorry.
Okay. So it's 10 plus 3 is 13. So 13 points of damage.
I'll take it.
As you go and go ahead and describe to me what you do here as you approach him and swing on him.
All right, I kind of cautiously walk up to him because I've dodged the little.
Yeah,
the
he
red
seems
hand
pretty
sort of-
preoccupied. He's not even looking up at
Yeah.
you. He seems preoccupied with just kind of whatever he's doing, whatever he's conjuring.
Right.
It looks like if you act quickly and decisively, you can get the drop on him.
And that's what I did. And I just took my long sword. I can't remember how I described it before, but it's a sword. It's
I think you described it as kind of like it's like a very like basic sword.
Yeah, simple. I
Like
remember it being simple.
Yeah, very simple, like broadsword kind of
Mhm.
long, a long sword. Nothing.
But I think it did have like a gold hilt.
Yeah, it had like a kind of like a brass hilt at the end,
Mm-hmm.
because you were special at the carnival. And you go and swing, and he instinctually puts his hand up, and as he does, where the suit no longer protects him, you cleave down on his left arm and slice it clean off.
Oh,
His arm falls down and just starts to wiggle and writhe, and you all watch as this arm does, within a matter of seconds, go back to its original kind of slender, normal form, and then wither as if to be like it was put into a dryer or one of those like dehydration things, where it's just like all the water seems to be sucked out until the skin is against the bone, all the blood and muscle is gone, as if it's been 100 years had passed in a matter of moments to his withered arm, as he kind of looks up at you, not even really reacting to the pain. He just looks at you.
Yummy.
Interesting.
And it is now his turn. Okay. You are within his. You are ending. Mirabelle, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay.
14. You, as you get near him, you're kind of the adrenaline pumping. You start to realize how hot it is around him. And how like the heat is like, it's like 110, no, 120, no, 100. It's so hot around him. And then you see kind of the sparks of kind of like, again, this sickly black and red lightning coming off of him every which way. And you get hit with one particular part, and you take 2 points of fire damage.
No, not fire damage.
Got it.
And he's going to get up and he's going to swing at you. Wouldn't it be nice if I got a nat 20? That'd be nice. I'd like to roll
No,
nat 20s.
that would not be
sick.
cool
That'd be
at all.
sick. That'd be sick. That'd be
No.
dope.
Would not be sick.
And it would not be dope.
That's
Especially
a
after my character.
that's a 3. So he's going to look up at you, and he's gonna swing with his one wild swing. He's gonna miss and try it again. Okay, that's much better. Okay, that's a 4. That's a math. That's a 19.
Yeah, that hit.
So he's going to take his right hand, which has a bunch of these rings on it, and he's going to hit you square in the gut, and where all these rings kind of they crack a rib or two, and you take. Okay, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and he needs to roll a d4. Okay, and you take an additional 1 point of fire damage as one of the rings kind of erupts from his fists and kind of explodes actually on impact and kind of singes your kind of your abdominal region.
Got it.
That is going to be its turn. Oh, I need to roll to see if it gets its legendary actions back. Sure. Kaka, it is your turn.
How far away am I?
You are restrained right now, so for this turn you actually cannot. Actually,
I can't move, but I can throw stuff, right?
Yes, you can throw stuff. Correct.
Okay.
You are around 50 or 60 feet from him.
Is the hand grabbing me a physical thing, or is it like an energy?
Looks to be some sort of corporeal, half there, half not hand. There's a few.
So I'm not gonna try to slice at that then. But what I will do, and I really wanted to unveil my rapier, which I have not used yet. I've only used my daggers. I'll continue to use hummingbirds, and I'm going to, despite the crazy pain I'm feeling fucking right now, I'm literally making like you know when there's like a flock of crows and someone like a car drives by or someone run, they're like, "Ah!" I'm literally screaming like that right now. This shit hurts. I'm down to 13 HP, man. But I'm gonna grab hummingbird, and I'm going to do one of these cool like cool arc throws where I kind of like have my arm over my face like I'm Batman holding my cape, and then I just kind of throw my
Make an
my
attack
dagger,
roll.
but I'm aiming at eyeball.
Okay.
One red eyeball.
One red eyeball. He's making an attack roll.
Right at the ball. Oh god. Right at the ball there.
Devin, you go to throw it, and kind of again the sharp pain going up your leg kind of makes it hard to really plant your feet. And you go to throw it, and it just kind of goes a little bit wide.
Yeah. Damn it.
Anything else?
Let me see my bonus action. Let me see what I got.
Oh wait, did you roll this check with advantage? Because you're a rogue, you have evasion.
No, I didn't.
You have evasion. He's level 3. He should have evasion, right?
Is that in features and traits?
Yes. Do you have evasion yet?
I do.
I don't think you do.
That.
I don't think you do.
I do not yet.
Let me look here. Yo, you got it at 7th level. Okay, excuse me. Anyway,
Right, cool.
Ignore me.
Cool. Actions, bonus actions. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns to take the dash, disengage, or hide. But I can't do those if I'm restrained. So I think, no, that's really all I can do if I can't move. So.
All right, perfect. Now at the end of your turn, go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw for me.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
All right.
Perfect. You go. You kind of take a moment, and you with your nimble legs, you're able to kind of flap up, and the legs clawing at you. And the second they don't have you, they all retreat back into the ground. You are free.
I'm no longer restrained.
Gunter, it is your turn.
I guess I'm restrained, correct?
Sure. Yeah. Yes, you are. You can use an action to try to break out if you would like.
I think I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. So go ahead and just give me this will count as an action. Go ahead and give me the dexterity saving throw. Yeah, you take the moment and just kind of again seeing Kakao break free, you kind of mimic him, but instead you just do a straight up jump instead of flop, and then again the hands retreat back into the ground.
All right. And then that's my action for the
Yep.
turn. Then I guess I'll just try to close the distance
Okay.
between me and him, and I'll just move forward close to him.
Sure.
You know.
You're able to move up about 30 feet. He's about 15 or 20 feet away from you now.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Let me see. Is there anything worth doing? I think that's pretty much it.
All right. Gummy, it is your turn.
Alright, let's see. I'm not going to get close to this guy. Let's see, where am I? I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna use my vicious mockery.
Okay. That's a charisma saving throw, right?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. What's the DC?
Where is it? Oh,
Wait.
13.
13.
Yeah.
That is a 14 minus
Aw.
2.
Oh.
Which is a 12.
Oh.
Which is a 12. So, go ahead and roll your. Well, first of all, how do you mock him?
I said, "Hey, remember me, bitch? Your casino sucks dick. Die."
Damn. That's crazy.
Take 1d4.
Yeah.
Nice.
How much?
4 damage.
4 damage.
And disadvantage on the next attack roll.
You see him kind of go, like, you see the eyes kind of
Goodness,
flicker for
what
a moment as you
vicious
talk.
mockery.
You talk about his casino for a moment. You
Put
see
that
the
guy in
eyes
the
kind of
fucking
flicker
dirt.
from this.
You really did.
Teach him to book 2 legs, Johnny.
Yeah,
you
I'll
see-
teach you to book fucking 2 legs, Johnny.
Not
see-
too like
You see the his eyes kind of flicker for a moment when you talk about his casino, as if something else is responding, but he the eyes come back fully red and he just kind of lets out a guttural yell, and he just kind of goes to continue to engage with Mirabelle. All right, Drazil, it is your turn. Top of the combat round.
Right. Let's see.
What sound did Taco Pocket make again?
Colossus Roar? That's crazy.
Oh!
What?
Oh!
What?
I needed to hear it
Remind me-
again. I'm sorry.
Remind me how far he is from me?
From you, now he's about 50 or 60 feet.
50 or 60 feet.
And is Drazil restrained like the rest of
Yes.
us
I am so restrained, yeah. I have so many options.
Like
It must be
you,
nice.
right?
It must be nice.
I have like, man, what are my routes? What are my lines?
Ooh, that
See.
sounds like a song.
Route 1, streaming on all platforms right
Yeah,
now.
like what am I routes? What am I hey?
What am I?
Hey?
What am I? Yeah! What am I? Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Is that right?
Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
What a beat at?
Yes.
Get the loot beat on.
The loot beat!
Yeah, hell yeah. Bardcore, let's go.
Not the bardcore. Alright, Giselle, what are we
Alright.
doing?
God. Do I care about being restrained? I don't. I think I'm gonna. Thanks, Tooks. You fill me with so much.
I don't.
I'm going to use my action to cast command.
Okay.
We're gonna cast command. That's gonna be another wisdom saving throw.
DC, please.
14.
You see something. Ah, okay. Good to know.
Hmm.
Good to know. I just read a thing that's very good to know. Okay, so wisdom saving throw 14.
Yep.
It's a 1.
Yeah, what'd you get with your -2?
That's a -1.
Yeah.
-1.
Minus
What do you
one.
command it? What do you command him to do?
We're gonna command word grovel. So his
Okay.
turn, he'll fall prone, and Ender's turn.
Sure. Okay. Anything else?
I can't cast a second spell, and I don't have really any bonus actions to do. No.
All right. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Owies. Oh, I gotta say.
No.
Okay. You take. Ooh. 2 points of fire damage.
Oh,
I
that's
rolled
not
2 ones.
bad.
I rolled 2 ones again. I rolled 3
That
ones
is-
on 3 dice.
Yay!
However,
That's so close.
at the end of your turn,
Sure.
he's going to use his third legendary action. Before the command kicks in.
Boo the enemy. Boo this man.
Boo this man.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think
You're not gonna
he,
roll.
Oh,
I
with
think he is.
ew.
I think he's going to he's going to reach into his pocket.
His
toggle pocket?
His toggle. He's
Ah.
reaching to his toggle pocket.
He's
Breast-
toggling his pocket.
He's toggling. He's toggling.
Pause? We're gonna pause. We're gonna pause the toggling of the
nope,
pocket.
nope. He's toggling his own
Yeah.
pocket. You're watching them all. You are all watching him toggle his pocket.
That's
No,
a
I'm
pause.
not. I've looked away.
Nope. You're in front. You're literally in front of him. You're closest.
Nope,
You're engaging
I'm
with him. While
averting- I'm
he's
averting
toggling
my
right in
eyes.
front of you.
I'm
He's
averting
toggling
my
right in
eyes.
front
Hey,
of
yo,
you.
back up.
You're
Hey,
helping
back
him
up.
toggle.
Hey,
You're helping him toggle.
Ew, do
Hey,
not
yo!
involve me in
Hey,
this.
Get that
yo!
shit after me, bro. I get that shit away to get out of here.
He's
What are you
toggling.
doing?
I'll never be able
He's
to
going.
look at
He's
Mirabelle
going
the
to
same.
reach for the piece of paper in his hand with his only other good hand, and he's going to
This is only good.
going to enhance.
Enhanced toggling.
He's going to make a swing at Katie at advantage at Mirabelle. There we go. There's my 20.
Uh-oh.
No.
Yes, sir.
Hey, no.
Yes, sir.
No,
I get
sir.
to play now. Let's watch me roll.
sir.
All right. Well, that was a 2. Let's try it again. That was a 1. That's cool.
Oh yeah, we're winning.
Okay. That's 3. That's another 1. That's 4. That's another 1.
Yeah. Even when we lose, we win. Fuck yeah.
So I'm taking 5.
Okay, that's 5. And then
Yes.
you take. That's a 2. Oh, 3. Then you take an additional 5 from of lightning damage when he takes it and punches you a gun in the gut, breaking one of your ribs.
Just taking 10.
Yes.
So I take 5. Okay, so I take not. Okay, never mind. Got it.
Yeah. That was all. That was doubled. So
Got it.
I rolled 3 1. Why do I play luck-based things?
Man, that I ask myself that every day.
I play
So,
poker. Like, why?
you also
play
play
TFT?
Pokemon.
I play
you play
Pokemon.
TFT.
Like, what am I doing? I should just all right.
We're
Anyway.
all friends in masochism. It's fine.
Akkad, it is your turn.
Wait, did I not get a turn?
Oh, that was sorry, Mirabelle. I meant Mirabelle. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was at the end of Giselle's turn. So
Yeah,
you're good. That's what.
Okay, I'm going to put my longsword in its sheath down my back, and then I'm just gonna try to unarmed strike him.
Oh, we punch him now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mimic part 2.
I mean, he punched first, so this is just,
This is true.
it's a boxing match at this point.
16.
Mirabelle's still again.
16 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Fucking go.
16 just hits.
7.
7.
And then I would like to try to grapple him with my bonus action.
Sure. So that's a athletics check.
Yeah.
You want me to roll first, or you want to roll first?
He's gotta go.
I'll roll first.
Go ahead.
21.
Okay, well he's tiny, but he is roided out right now. So
Isn't this going to be a
that's a 19.
disadvantage?
That's a 19 on the die. Plus 1. That's a 20.
Damn.
So he is grappled.
Let's go.
I will also remind that he's gonna go on the floor during his turn.
And that's it for me.
Okay. It is Sucker Pocket's turn. He is going to try to break out of the grapple so he can go prone.
Yes, because his turn is to go
Make
prone.
an athletics check for me, Mirabelle, please.
All right.
Your athletic is fuck.
14.
Yeah, that's a 16 on the die. He's going to
Goddamn.
break out and just kind of look at you, and then get on both knees and just
Go prone.
go prone and just kind of like put his head down on the floor, and just kind of breathe and just and kind of just begin to kind of murmur under his breath.
Yeah. Bow to me.
Kakaz,
The
it is
superior
your
gambler.
turn.
I just want to take a look. How do?
In a book.
Well, because I'm good. It's reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. No,
It's true.
I'm trying to see if I have like, because I'm good at mimicry and shit, right? So I probably have good hearing. You know what I mean?
True.
I mean, you can
I
make.
just- I'm try-
It would be a perception check. If what are you trying to hear?
I want to hear what he's saying and recite it.
Okay.
And mimic, like I want to mimic his shit. So I want to do what he's doing against him.
Give me a perception check.
All right. Oh god, big yikos, boys. Big jinkies. We're Scoob. Oh boy.
Boy.
It's
Nope.
not no.
You don't hear him at all.
We're not getting that yet.
Don't
Nope.
hear him at all.
All right,
Yep.
that's my action. So
I would say trying to hear him is not an action.
That's a free action.
Yeah, I would say
that's
you're just
called
trying to,
living.
yeah, you're just trying to hear a person.
All right. Well, I noticed that he is obviously trying to do some fucking scallywaggery. So and I can't hear him.
I would say you would know that he is very. But there is a gold and orange glow around him as he's doing
Always
this.
going-
That's very
always going
familiar
Super
to you.
Saiyan.
You would have heard Drazil shout
rough.
grovel.
Yes, you would have
Tell me.
heard also him cast the thing.
Oh, that's fact. That's big old fact. Wait, why is it familiar to me? Yikes! Big ol' yikeroonies. All right. Well, I'm finally gonna unveil my weapon that I have not unveiled in front of anybody. It is a black. It is a black. It's like the blade is all black. And it's a rapier.
No way.
It's called ibis, and it's called ibis because ibises have a very long fucking, long pointy ass fucking
Mm-hmm.
beak. As a rapier is long and pointy. So I fucking take out my rapier, and what is my distance? How far can I go? Where can I see that?
Your movement speed is
30 feet.
30 feet. You can get in range.
I'm going to get in range, and I'm going to fucking do what I call the ibis. The ibis crush. We're good.
You guys all see kind of at like almost like a black blur.
Yeah, let's
Cacaw,
go.
like fly past you guys and just sword out first and just try to pierce him. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Yes, sir. Come on, ibis. Ibis, wait. There's only a 5-foot reach, so am I within 5 feet?
No,
now?
you're good. You're good.
All right, cool. Ibis, crush. No.
You at the last second, he kind of drops down to go finish the command, and it kind of, in order to avoid hitting Mirabelle, you kind of back off for a second.
How far away am I now?
Oh wait, he's prone. You get advantage.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
That's
Shout
what
out
I
fucking
said.
Mirabelle. because he's grounded. He's in his room. He's grounded. He's grappled. He's not grounded.
Yeah,
he's grounded.
He's prone, yeah.
He's grounded.
You get advantage. You get to roll again.
Grounded.
Wait, so I just hit the same roll?
Yep.
Ibis crash. No.
At 11. Still, same thing. You just can't. You just can't quite.
It's my first time using them with you guys. I'm nervous.
It's okay, stage fright. We get it.
I just
Okay.
wanted to be cool in front of my team.
Anything else? That's your movement, action.
Let me see what I have in the bonus category.
Let him see it. Let him hit it.
Let me see it. Let me hit
So
it.
I can either dash, disengage, or
Classic.
hide. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns to take the dash, disengage. So if I disengage, that means just like get away from him, right?
Yep, but he can't take an attack of opportunity against you right now because
He is
He's
pro
prone.
99.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know what's cool? He couldn't anyway because I have fancy footwork, and during my turn, if I make a melee attack against a creature, the creature can't make opportunity attacks against me for the rest of my turn. So
okay.
anyway,
It's like
Uh,
this
I-
doesn't matter. Woohoo!
yeah. So you know what? I'm a pirate now. So I said I was gonna be a pirate. I won't be leaving Mirabelle alone, so I'm not gonna disengage. I'll stay close.
Jesus.
Gunter, it is your turn.
Let's go.
Well, you know, normally I wouldn't kick a man when he's down,
No, you will.
but that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to
Yeah.
kick this man while he's down.
Sure.
All right.
Got
So on
You get advantage.
strike.
kick him in the gooch.
He is prone. You get advantage.
Not the goose.
Cool.
That probably hurts so bad.
Wait,
Like
yeah,
toe
you're good.
first.
You hit. You go ahead and roll.
Right in the perineum.
Oh,
And then I'm going to use my flurry of blows
sure.
to do 2 more unarmed strikes.
Good God.
Yeah, monks are fun.
Yeah, dude.
I miss monks.
Make him up.
Mink 'em.
Okay. Do I have to roll per hit again, don't I?
Yes, on each one, but you get advantage again because he's still prone, even though he's not under the effects of command anymore.
Kick his ass. Gah, gah.
Yep.
I'm assuming I hit.
Yeah, but you roll with advantage to see if you crit.
No, he did. He rolled a 14 and a 17.
Okay, so that's 3,
Mhm.
and then roll one more for flurry of blows. Blur blur.
That's a crit.
That's
That's a crit.
Yep. Go ahead and of course it is. Go ahead and roll. It's just a matter of time.
Oh,
Max
Uh,
damage too.
nice 6, nice 6.
So that's 8 plus 2, which is 10. Sheesh. Or no, unless you want to roll again. Well, you rolled, so roll again.
Okay.
It's a crit.
Okay, 11. Sorry.
So it's 18 total I'm looking at. Plus 2. So 20 total.
It would have been
Yeah, because the first one was
4 plus 3 is
and then
7 plus 2 is
7.
9. It's 9, 9, 9, 9.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 9.
Mine is not.
You just start wailing on this guy.
Good
I forgot to
fucking work.
say,
Kick his ass.
everybody. So Mirabelle, Kaka, and Gunter all give me Constitution saving throws for me, please.
I'm gonna sign my constitution.
23.
21.
11.
11. Mirabelle, you're kind of you're expecting this heat. You're getting you're acclimating soon. You're aware of the danger. Kaka, you kind of same thing with you, Gunter. You kind of were wary. You're a little bit more battle hardened. But Kaka, you kind of dove in head first, and you take 4 points of fire damage from the heat radiating off this guy. Anything else, Gunter?
I think that's pretty much it.
All right, Gummy, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna come join in and beam the fuck out of this guy. I'm gonna use one of my bardic inspirations to use my new technique that I came up with while I was kidnapped.
Hmm.
And my psychic blades.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll to attack him with my rapier.
The repair.
Oh! It's a 19.
Yeah, go. That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright.
You can hit.
And then that's plus 2d6. Psychic damage. What is this? Kaboom!
9. Minus 9.
Minus 9.
-9, baby.
Minus 9.
-9? Oh.
All right.
I'm done.
All right. Cool. Top of the round. It is on Drazil.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Oh, sorry, Gummy. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution saving throw, sure thing.
Save your constitution right now. or
Save
else,
it.
You know.
Save it
Save
or
it.
else.
You're not a,
This is for
Save
America.
it.
you're not
Be
gonna-
that 20!
Okay.
Oh
Now
my
that's like
God.
the fourth or now. All right. That's like the fifth one actually. All right. Cool. All right. You're good.
Good.
You're good.
What was that about the house? What was that?
You're
Yeah.
good.
The airport.
It's over.
It's over.
Drazil, go ahead.
I guess we're gonna take the action to get out of this restraint. Am I still
You can
restrained
wait.
even
Yeah.
though it's prone? Or am I just still
You are.
chilling?
You are still restrained. Well, he is prone.
Okay.
actually. So you can use your action for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna get out of here. Let's see. Hopefully. 14.
14 is just not enough.
Damn it.
You go to try to pull, but you're small, and they're holding
You're
on tight.
I am small.
You're small.
Who over there has the biggest ouchies? It would be Mirabelle. So I can't.
I'm a bird.
I can't heal from there because everybody ran away from me.
What's your heal distance?
30 feet.
Damn, look at you, bro. That's honestly like way more distance than I thought you'd have to heal somebody. Jesus.
Well,
It's only
last
healing
level
word.
it was touch.
Yeah.
Do you have a stronger healing? Like.
Yeah, the cure. He has cure wounds, but that's touch.
Yeah.
You can just
Ah,
yell
I
at
learned
somebody and heal them.
That's great. Feel better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have not
That's
have
insane.
but that doesn't. 30 feet is not close enough to any of bloody. So 60 is though. So we can cast, and I have a bonus action. So we can cast Shield of Faith on Mirabelle.
Ooh, thank you.
What does your shield of faith look like?
Yeah, I didn't even think we'd make it this far. Oh my god. It's a shimmering field, so it's just got that same yellow orange glow. But when it shows up you hear a slight coin jingling sound.
Yeah, money.
Money.
Big jackpocket sound.
Money. And that gives Mirabelle a nice +2 to her AC for the duration.
Thank you.
Awesome. At the end of your turn, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Also a 14.
Also not enough. This time,
Same roll.
you take 4 points of fire damage.
This is adding up.
Mirabelle, it is your turn.
Okay, for my bonus action, I'd like to use Second Wind
Okay.
to regain 1 d10 plus 3.
Sure.
So here's
Oh,
my
wow.
d10. 10!
Nice.
So I get 13 points back.
There it is.
Wow.
Wow.
Then I would like to take my
Ate his
sword
ass!
back out. Oh wait, he's still prone?
Yes, you
Yes.
get advantage.
Okay. Then I will attack with advantage. Well, that's 19 anyway.
Roll for crit. Never
18.
mind.
Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
You win.
How do you murk this guy, Mirabelle?
Woo!
Okay.
No
is-
fucking way. Let's go.
Is he on the ground?
He
is
is on the
face
ground.
up or face
He
down?
is face down, ass up, even.
Okay,
He's
well,
he's in a
I did
grovel
not need to know
position.
that about him.
He's in a
So-
groveling position.
He's in prayer mode. He's in prayer form.
I
Literally
will-
praying for his life.
Simply walk over to him and chop his head off.
You gotta say something cool, man. Like, give him a snappy one-liner.
You think Mirabelle has a snappy one-liner? That's not her.
I
that's
do.
not her
I think
style.
I believe Mirabelle has more snappy one-liners than Katie Kimo.
I mean, that's obviously true.
You go, and I will say he gets up, kind of shaking off the effects of command. He gets up and looks at you as you swing. You see everything in slow motion as you swing and go to decapitate this man. The second your sword connects with his neck, you see the red kind of fade and return back to his kind of just very simple, plain brown eyes. As he kind of looks up to you, and where the red was, it looks like tears in his eyes as you go to chop his head off, and you see him mouth something. Go ahead and give me a perception check or an insight check. I'll let you pick.
Insight or perception.
Or perceive.
Damn. A 4.
You're not quite sure. Anyone who's around him can also make one.
I am.
I'll do an insight check.
Anyone who's like
Do it.
immediately around him.
Yes.
18. Good job, Gummy.
What?
Oh, no, never mind. He's smarter. Never mind.
Okay.
He also has +6.
He's more
He
insightful.
is more insightful than me at this moment.
DC was fairly high, so although no one else is a Gunter, you see him in this flash moment as his head begins to fall off. You see him mouth the words, "Help me," as the head just. And as your sword is halfway through his neck, you see his body begin to almost dust in front of you, as if not by your sword, as if something is taking him before you can. And you see dust, and all of you begin to feel the heat come through in this moment. A brilliant flash of red and white. Everything goes white for a moment. Then it is quiet again. None of you know quite where you are. You're not even sure what's even happening. Are you conscious or not? Mirabelle's the first to wake up. And she turns and she just kind of sits up as if to be awoken from a dream. Mirabelle, you're awoken, and as you wake up, you kind of shoot up, and there's a gentleman who might look familiar to you, one of the guards in front, who worked kind of this parking deck structure. Again, human male, in his early 20s, brown hair, looks to be one of the kind of the naval force here of the Jubilean Republic. Of Nova Lambasta, looks to be like a soldier. I'm kind of looks like, ma'am.
Yes. Yes. Hi.
You okay?
Yeah. I think so. She kind of like gives herself a once over. Yeah, I think I'm good. I'm okay.
Okay, one of them's awake. You see him kind of motion over to a couple of other soldiers, kind of all just kind of looking around and helping the rest of you begin to wake as each one of you are awoken. You, Mirabelle, the first to see, all of you are kind of just like laying in the middle of the parking lot. That's like not empty. It's actually half full. The sound, the the absence of noise is super noticeable from it was before, because now there's just like that ambient city noise of windows opening, of people walking, of the ocean nearby, of you hear boats beginning to dock and leave for port. You just hear the ambient noise of this coastal town begin to kind of seep back, almost too loud in your mind because you were just without it. The noise pollution begins to creep back into your brain. The rest of your friends, begin to stir. As well as the young man kind of looks down at you and kind of gently and respectfully kind of helps you up. Can I help you up, ma'am?
Yes,
kinda,
that would be
he
great.
kind of grabs your hand and lets you kind of hoist yourself up as he holds your weight as much as he can. You're a little taller than him, but he's a soldier, so he's pretty fit.
Mhm.
Ma'am, do you require medical assistance of any kind?
I don't think so. Could you tell me what happened exactly? Did you see?
Well, I was hoping you could tell us, ma'am. 1 minute we're all just sitting there, having our morning cup of joe, and we turn around and all folks are sitting here laying out on the parking lot.
And you didn't see us arrive at the parking lot. We just appeared laying down?
That's correct, ma'am. I was hoping you could enlighten us in how you got in. I mean, we recognize you from yesterday, or from the other day, rather, but you just all were laid out there. We figured we might have missed you from earlier, but I would have sworn we would have seen you walk in. We weren't that engaged in our conversation over what we were talking about, but
Yeah, honestly, I don't really recall. I'm having a little bit of memory trouble. I'm sorry if we disturbed you in any way. I hope everything's okay. We didn't make too much of a scene.
make a persuasion or deception check. It's your choice.
Okay. We'll go persuasion. 16.
Okay. You rolled a 4. He kind of looks at you. Looks at you. All right, ma'am. Well, you could see he's kind of like, now that he's getting a good look at you, he's like a little smitten a little bit. This young man, this young soldier. Well, ma'am, I should be tending to your friends. We should have a doctor come by. I call for one anyway. One moment. He kind of looks up to go help the rest of you up. Brazil, you wake up. Next to you, kind of wake up to the voice of kind of a young woman. As you wake up, you see in the similar uniform, kind of that blue and purple and silver that kind of denotes the Coastal Guard of the Jubilean Republic. Hair in a ponytail, hat on, human woman, young in her 20s or so. Sir, are you okay?
I've been better.
Do you require medical assistance?
No, I can cover that. Everyone laying there in the same general vicinity.
Yeah.
General vicinity.
We're gonna prayer of healing really quick.
Okay.
Mm.
It kind of leaves you to your prayer and goes to help everyone else. Eventually awakens.
We'll target the boys. and I'll tell you how
Targeting
much
the
everyone-
boys.
14 health for everyone.
Big heals.
That
He's the
actually
healer.
brings me to max.
He's the healer.
I am the medical assistant.
She kind of walks up. The gentleman kind of walks up. Wow, that's mighty fine. Got yourselves a mighty fine healer there. I was hoping you all could help me out here. Are y'all in need of assistance or anything like that? Y'all just kind of appeared here.
Yeah, it was the blip. I was kidding. We blipped in here. We went we went through something kind of crazy, and now we're here. I'm as confused as you are.
Do we see the van anywhere?
When you turn around and you can recognize the top of the van, just kind of one row back. There's a row of cars in
thank
between.
God.
There's a row of cars in between you and the van, but it's there. Right where you
Thank
parked
God.
it.
I'm gonna look around to see if there's any remnant of that fight, or like
Make a
Toggle
perception
Pocket at
check
all.
or investigation. Your pick.
Oh boy. Well,
That's good.
it's a 6.
Oh, I'm not looking at the right thing.
You turn
Not
around
good.
and you are still kind of out of it, so you can't really tell.
That's good. It's a 6. Like, all right.
But nothing
yeah,
immediate. You don't see anything immediate.
Okay.
That's good.
Shut up.
That's good.
I hate you.
You don't see anything immediate
Sure.
that would connote a conflict of any kind. I mean, you don't even need to roll to see that where there were cars before, there were definitely where there were not cars before are definitely cars.
Where are cars now?
What the fuck?
What? The fuck?
Man's is flabbergasted.
Everybody. Okay.
Well, if y'all say swear you're all right, then we'll let you go about your business. We'll just well, all right. He kind of just like walks away and goes, kind of looks at you, Mirabelle, and goes, "Have a good day, ma'am."
Thank you so much for your help.
Of course. Yes, ma'am. Yes. You see the woman kind of goes, "Thank you, ma'am," and she kind of just takes him by the collar and just pushes him back to the booth.
I'll go around helping everybody up if they're not already up.
Same, I'll go help whoever Drizzle doesn't help up.
You guys do.
Should.
Well,
Find
that
our way
was
back
quite
home.
an ordeal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah,
we
it
should
sure was.
head back to the van, regroup.
We
Yep.
can talk about that when we're home.
Agreed.
You all enter the van. Get in, turn on the keys, and exit the city of Nueva Lambasta, the Afterlife Casino behind, and begin to once again make the couple days journey back to your home city of Skybreak. Upon your return, rest finds you weary. Very welcome. Still only being gone a couple of days. It seems that the proprietor of the cut above is still out on vacation. But you've only been gone for a few days, maybe 5 days or so. You return, knowing he will return in about a week's time. But you guys have keys to the place. You guys return to your abode. Everybody kind of gets out the car, goes back upstairs. Gunter, you do your normal checks, I assume, after you get to make sure the van's still working after you get back.
Oh yeah, of course.
As you make those checks, kind of just tired, go through it. I would like you to make a investigation or perception check for me.
I will go with perception.
Sure.
17.
17.
Nice.
You go to, continue to make all the checks. The van seems perfectly fine. In fact, you're actually very happy. It's its first long distance trip. This van works. It can be, but now it's in the matter of improving it, making it better, making it maybe run a little faster, maybe not, shuffle as much as it should, or maybe add a stereo or two. Your mind begins to whir as everybody wishes you a good night as you guys arrive kind of late into the night. You all greeted. I will come back to that particular role. The rest of you are greeted as you guys have to kind of pass again the butcher shop, in the stairwell, kind of watching all of you guys go, and as you see, kind of sipping out with a straw out of an open mug. The handler is just sitting there on the steps. Hey, how'd it go? You do the thing?
We
You do the
won.
thing?
It
The mission was successful.
Cool. She kind of sips. Great. All right. So I guess we'll just head over to the spoils tomorrow, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You did check. You guys didn't open your bags, did you?
You know, now that you mention it, I think that did kind of.
Yeah. Regardless, it's okay. It's all accounted for. She has to. Don't worry. She had to pay us, and we have to confirm. And it was. Can one of you open your bags, please?
I'll go ahead and open up my bag.
You open up your small satchel and go in and begin to count. There is 150 gold pieces.
Egads.
He goes, gamblers know how to pay. If you take care of them, they take care of you. And
I guess so.
And she kind of holds up an identical pouch that she has. They take care of all of us, huh?
Looks like it.
Great. Which one of you and she kind of goes into her bag, and you guys can hear the change kind of muffling around as well. But then she pulls out a piece of paper. She goes, but this is way better than money. And she kind of hands it over to she kind of puts it with two fingers out to you, Maribel, because you're the one closest to her. She kind of holds it out.
All right, hold out my hand.
You take it. It looks to be a small commission. It looks to be like a certificate or commission for you guys to be able to commission another magic item free of charge from the Golden Vaults, as payment, as the little something extra that she has offered to pay to kind of help you guys as you have helped her. So she's basically giving you within reason a blank check for a magical item of a certain limit.
Yeah, what's the rarity on it?
It would be uncommon.
Uncommon.
Nice.
Nice.
Thank you, handler.
It kind of was.
Amazing.
Don't thank me. Thank you guys. Look, just let me know. I'll give you guys a couple of days to rest up. Hang out. Got me. I checked by here on Friday to just make sure to take care of the place. There was like this old guy out front knocking on the door for you. Is that a problem? Is he unconscious?
Sorry.
She kind of knocks on his head. Ah, got it. Sure.
He did.
He's had a rough night. Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy is normal.
That guy's normal?
Yeah.
All right.
He's well, I mean, like normal, not normal in the traditional sense, but normal as in like
He just looked like he wanted to fight, and I don't know.
yeah. No, he pulls up. Him and Gummy have a thing.
A what? Yeah, don't tell me. 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 I don't want to know. I'll be back here on Tuesday. Or sorry, Thursday. Today's Tuesday. I'll be back here on Thursday. And we'll go then. You guys good?
Yeah, we're good. We're
Cool.
glad to
No
be
problems?
home.
Everything good?
No. Well.
Huh?
Something weird did happen.
Like weird, like there was a toe in my coffee weird, or like...
Why is that your first?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, yeah.
different kind of weird. You know what, handler, it's fine. We can talk about it next time we see you. Okay. Thank you for the bonus. Thanks for everything.
Okay. All right. I won't push. She kind of gets up, finishes her coffee, tosses it without even looking into the trash can, pops in a lollipop. All right, well, good work. Also, it's becoming very difficult to fill out paperwork since you guys don't have a name. So Thursday, please. Making
All right.
me a lot. Thank you. She exits out the side door. You all return to your rooms for a good night's sleep in your own bed after an adventure on the coast, another successful job well done, and a very concerning event that, although you wish wasn't the case, you all in your own way fear is just a taste of what's to come. But Gunther, you spend the night as you do on most nights, working on the van. It's your way of winding down, right? Kind of just tinkering by yourself in the room. Probably 1 o'clock in the morning or so. Everyone fast asleep. Slam the hood down to the car, getting ready to go into the night, and then you want to make sure you get everything out the car. Go to the passenger, to the driver's side window, or go into the driver's side of the, kind of make sure you got everything, got your bag. That's when you see something that you could swear was fake. But it's there. On the floor. In a small, folded up piece of paper. With lettering around it. Weathered and dull. Go down to reach for it just to see if it really is what you think it is, and you hold it up, look at it, and you unfold it to find, cover to cover, page both sides, in a language you can't read, but a feeling you know. You've seen this page before. And although it's maybe not necessarily what it was when you saw it a couple of days ago, the same page. But there is one thing that you can read at the top. In fact, as you take a look at it, the rest of the writing is just almost indistinguishable scribbles, as if to be placeholder. But there's one thing that's clear as day, right at the top. In beautiful, but also cryptic lettering, is the name Quentin Toggle Pocket. And a line through both of those words.
No.
And that's where we will end tonight, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching the RPG show. Make sure to go ahead and check out Detect Thoughts, which we'll be posting next week. Or it's already up if you're watching this in the future. See you nerds later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh yeah.
Bye-bye.